Well, welcome back. New York Fashion Week has been in full swing, and our BronxNet cameras got an exclusive look at a young fashion designer making a splash on the runway. Our BronxNet reporter, Lissy Dominguez, was there, and she brings us more details.
As New York Fashion Week takes place, hundreds of designers come to the Big Apple in order to showcase their work. Join me as we look at one specific designer and her collections. Born in the Dominican Republic, Jeanette Limas spent most of her childhood creating pieces from household fabrics. In time, her family realized that she had a passion for fashion, and with that, Jeanette began her journey into the fashion industry. For Jeanette, it is not about creating a garment. It's about using the human body as a canvas, creating pieces that one can adopt as a second skin. She does this through a technique known as draping.
I do everything, always draping on my body. Like I always drape every single piece on my body first. And then I call the model and we do the fitting. The inspiration is always the body. It's always the way we have that silhouette, you know, the waist, our hips. So if you see the dresses are always going around. They're always hugging you.
Throughout the night, two collections were presented. The first part of the presentation showcased an array of detailed black and white button-downs. The second was the official Fall 2017 collection, presented under the name Devotion, capturing the hard work and passion that comes with being a young designer.
As a young designer, you have to be devoted. It's hard to have a collection done, everything pattern making, cutting and everything. So the devotion for me was to keep everything on track. You know, keep loving what I love and keep going on. I keep doing this, knowing that it's hard, you know.
As each design made its way down the runway, attendees realized that the collection doesn't just catch your eye, but in fact sculpts the beauty of the human body through clothing.
I thought it was really great. They looked very comfortable. The pieces were very elegant. I loved the green palette of the first set of dresses that came out. And they were really lovely and ready to wear.
I thought it was amazing, and really, I mean, I didn't know very much about the designer. The cuts were beautiful.
The collection was breathtaking. It was beautiful. It was like that good balance with like modernism and elegance, something that a woman can wear to feel comfortable in their skin. It was absolutely beautiful. I loved every piece, every model.
Speaking of models, the women who brought Jeanette's clothing to life felt the inspiration that comes from wearing each piece.
Casting was actually really unique because we all are going on castings throughout Fashion Week, but Jeanette is very personable, and that's something that I really appreciated from her because she treated us with respect. And a lot of the fast-paced world of fashion, she is very genuine and sincere, and she cares about the woman's body, and even just how she designs the clothing.
I met her about a couple of weeks ago to do the fittings, and like she said, she was so sweet, so sincere.
I really appreciate she had a choreographer for the show because a lot of the time, like, that's an issue. Like, it's so disorganized, people don't know how to walk or how to pose, and they actually ran through it a bunch of times for us, which I really, really appreciated.
With each design stitched from the imagination of Jeanette Limas, we witness the essence and beauty of the female body. This is Lissy Dominguez for BronxNet.
And thank you, Lissy. What you don't know about Lissy is she is right behind me on the teleprompter, so she does work behind the scenes, but she is now in front of the camera, and it looks like she's got a good career in that too, so keep it up, Lissy. All right, well, here now to share a little bit more, talking about Fashion Week, about what goes in and out of your closet, especially after New York's Fashion Week. We welcome now stylist and fashion blogger Valerie Wallace of Looks to Envy. She's been here before. Welcome back, Val.
Hi, thank you.
You're good,
nice
good.
To be back.
Good to have you. Fresh out of Fashion Week.
Yes, I am.
And still doing
rolling in here this morning.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about Fashion Week. What have we been seeing so far?
Well, okay, what we saw this year on the runway, a lot of very soft, whimsical prints, a lot of chiffon, a lot of lace, a lot of Victorian style shirts and blouses. Blouses are so in right now. Like, the thing right now with the blouses is the sleeve. This is the year of the sleeve.
The sleeve.
I want to say, like, last year it might have been it was the year of the shoe, and the year before that it was definitely the year of the sneaker. Mm-hmm. This year it's the year of the sleeve. Sleeves are your biggest fashion statement right now, whether it's pleated, tulip, accordion, bell, kimono. Sleeves are it.
Sleeves are in.
Sleeves are it. And we saw a lot of verbiage on the runway, a lot of jackets and coats with writing on the runway as well. A lot of shimmer. Shimmer ruled the runway this fashion weekend, I would say. I saw a lot of gold and a lot of silver and platinum, a lot of silver sheath dresses, and let's see, what else? A lot of metallic and sequin, a lot of soft pastels. It's very, very nice soft pastels I saw this weekend.
Well, give me a little bit about Small Boutique Fashion Week as well, because that also took place.
Yeah, and Small Boutique Fashion Week, that's a fashion week it's a fashion show. Its founder is Ellington Hughes. That fashion show is very dear to me because I showcased there when I first started in 13. Well, I started my line in 12, but I showcased there in 13. But Small Boutique Fashion Week this year was its 5th year. They're celebrating their 5th year anniversary, season 11, and they basically provide a platform for emerging designers, indie designers to showcase. And they started out, the vision was to, every designer's dream when you're starting off and creating your line is to, you first want to start off in a small boutique, basically, and then you work your way from there. And then hopefully the dream is to go into mass production into a big store like Macy's or Nordstrom's. But Small Boutique Fashion Week, in the beginning, they started off, catering to small boutiques, like your line and everything is presented. You have all the merchants, the buyers there. And that's basically like when you go to these big fashion shows, in the audience, it's all buyers, merchants from all over the world, all over the country, really, and then you never know. You may get approached afterwards and say, hey, I really like that suit. How fast can you make those? What's the turnaround on that? And, and that's what designers want to hear.
Well, and talk about want to hear about how about some things we want to see. So give me this, because there's a couple of things we want to talk about. Number one, I want to talk about trends. And
trends,
as we talk about fashion, what are some of the trends we're seeing right now? Okay,
right now, sweatsuits. Sweatsuits are
I love them.
That's the biggest trend right now. It's funny, yesterday I went looking, because I wanted to wear one today with some heels, because right now that's the big statement right now, ladies. Rock your heels with your sweatsuits. Sweatsuits are going everywhere, like, sweatsuits with the split up the side of the leg with the high heels or the high heel boots. Let's see, what else is making a trend right now? Jackets that's lined with fur are big right now. Jackets that's lined with shearling or fur. Oh, let's see, what else? Let's see.
You said moto jackets too.
Motorcycle jackets, moto jackets. Jackets, you're gonna see this season a lot of jackets with grommets, with the big metal, the grommets, the big metal holes, grommets. Also socks, wearing socks with high heels with shoes. That's a trend right now. That's rocking right now.
And you also have some advice here about splurge versus steal.
Splurge versus steal, because you know what I've noticed? Last year, the trend was the pom-poms, the pom-pom hats and pom-poms on the bags. So right now, the Montclair has the pom-pom hat, excuse me, and that's a splurge. But the steal would be to find it, in a small store or an accessory store online or Frugal Finds, wherever you can find it. And that's what you have to do. When you pick out your style and you know what you want to wear. And when you're on a budget or in school, whatever it is, you go to H&M, you go to Century 21, you go to Forever 21, because those stores right now, they have basically the same things that some of the high-end stores have, just on a different scale, different price scale. And now also what's happening, as you see, designers know that people don't want to spend a lot of money. So what they're doing, they're marketing their designs and brands and their line to H&M and Target and these stores, just making it affordable for everybody across the board, all genres. They want you to buy their stuff.
So instead, you can kind of like get your stuff a little cheaper, is what Val is
Definitely.
saying. So listen, so what we're going to do, we're going to be out of this segment. If you want to see more about what Val Wallace and Looks to Envy and giving us some more do's and don'ts, come on over to Perspectives, and she's going to share with us a little bit more there as we walk this through and really find out some do's and don'ts, some things that you should not do, because sometimes people are like fashionably wrong, and we want to make sure that you're right. All right, listen, come to the end of our show. Thank you, Val, for being with us, and we want to thank all of our guests for joining us. Most of all, you, the viewer, for tuning in. Now, if you missed any part of today's show, be sure to catch the Recablecast at 5 and 10 p.m. on Cablevision's Channel 67. If not, Verizon Files Channel 33, or watch anytime on the web at BronxNet.org. I'm Daren Jaime, and of course, it's been a pleasure coming to your homes. Remember to keep our channel wide open. Take care.